In terms of the company culture, what would you say are the main features that you've tried to build into your culture, and which other company in China would you say is the most like your culture? In other words, you're clearly not Huawei type culture,
Right? Yeah.
but which other companies would you want to be similar to or think you're similar to, and what is your culture?
Okay. Well, I think I'm not going to repeat the things like integrity and
Sure.
all the important, values to the company. I think what John and I encourage often is for our key team members to not be afraid to try new things. More importantly, we have to really keep an open mind. As a chain brand, just because we've been doing something this way for the last few years or for a long time, doesn't mean that we should not change or adjust or completely, do a 360. That we have to be open to that, because that's simply what the Chinese market has done. In some places it's just completely flipped, and if we don't learn how to adapt to that, then we simply won't survive. And for store manager level or area managers, we're dealing with two generations now. We're dealing with recruiting people from the 80s, the 90s, actually three decades, so the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. That's who we're recruiting. And the 17-year-olds compared to the 25-year-olds compared to the 30-plus-year-olds, they're simply different. They think differently, they act differently, they want different things. And if we don't teach our team to try or to be open to adjusting our own way of management, then we simply can't keep going, really. So our culture is really having the right attitude to be open to change. Cool. I think that's that would be a point of difference, I think, for us, Terry, in terms of another company in the market. To be frank, we don't study companies. The only company we're most familiar with is Starbucks, simply because everywhere we go there is a Starbucks, so it's hard not to know who they are or what they do.
Sure, fair enough.